I grew up on a hobby farm, and my dad is hearing impaired. My sister is. I am as well, but mine was onset later in life, and he could feel the electric current from the welder flowing through the barn floor and into him. So at the age of 7, it was, hey, can you weld this for me? And he, typical farmer welds, didn't stick it to the metal and call it good. And so I started welding for him. Just enjoyed working with my hands, enjoyed helping out on the farm. My parents remodeled every room in their farmhouse that's over 100 years old, all different things like that. So being the oldest, you definitely got your hands in the mix of all of it. And then when I was a junior in high school, I had the opportunity to go over to the technical college and take a snippet of what welding was, because it wasn't offered within our school. So I went over there, ended up falling in love with just how you could join two pieces of metal together and build all kinds of things. To this day, I still prefer the artistic end of it, but I appreciate how every piece that's part of our life is manufactured in some way. There is a skill behind it. So then I came back to school and learned about youth options. And it was either I was going to graduate the year, the end of my junior year and go on to school, or take youth options and go over the tech for my entire senior year. And I actually graduated with my technical diploma in welding 2 weeks before I graduated from high school. So during that time, the deal was I needed to come and take one high school class in order to stay enrolled in high school. And they covered most of my cost for my welding degree because it wasn't something my school offered for classes. And so I went back to the high school for lunch break and took whatever class fit in that time frame, and then went back over to the tech and continued my classes there. While I was there, I had spent a lot of time talking to the different instructors because I knew I always wanted to be a teacher. I just didn't know what I wanted to teach. So talking with them, the one goes, well, I was a tech ed teacher before I started teaching here, and started to dig into that. So that during the course of my senior year, that solidified what I wanted to do. So after graduating from the tech with my technical degree in welding, I enrolled to University of Wisconsin-Stout for technology education. In the meantime, my summers or weekends, I worked in industry as a TIG welder. And I did primarily stainless steel, but we also, touched aluminum in the area that I worked in, was able to train others. And I enjoyed knowing what to do and how that process worked, but I missed the interaction with people. And for me to do the same thing day in and day out it wasn't meant for me. And so that really solidified, okay, I need to work with other people. I need to share what I enjoy, because my favorite days in industry were the days where somebody new would come in and they're like, you need to train them how to do this. Those were the days I enjoyed. So I did work in industry. Once I graduated from Stout, my first 2 teaching jobs, all I taught were metals, and absolutely loved being in the classroom with the students. And then once I came here, that everything changed. So not only was I teaching metals, but I was teaching Fab Lab, and I was teaching graphics, and it was just rewarding, because even though there's so much jam-packed in the day, and that to-do list never fully finishes, it's rewarding seeing those students go, oh, I enjoy this is fun. Let's, what can I do outside of here to still do what I enjoy, but expand upon it? Daily life for me is chaotic. I teach a wide array of classes, and I try to make sure that it's something relevant to the students. So if that means we're changing gears while they're already in motion, we do it. We're constantly, seeking out the next best thing and going from the metal shop to the graphics lab to the fab lab adds a whole spin of things in the mix of it. But I like that change and I like the challenge of it. So what I've noticed is this: when I came to this school, the original instructor was a male instructor. And the only time I was in the shop was when there was extra classes that needed to be taught and I came in. And over time, we saw that if I was in the shop, other girls were more apt to sign up for the class because there was another female in the shop. And then I wasn't in the shop for a while and we saw that go back down and we'd see like a girl or two. We also run an 8th grade class, which they can explore the different areas of tech ed. So that pulls in a lot of females. Well, that teacher had moved districts and I took over the metals program here. And I don't have enough time in my day to teach all the metals classes, all the graphics, and all the fab labs. So what I did was I worked with one of our newer instructors that we pulled in and said, hey, I really need you to take on 8th grade and intro, and I'll cover the advanced classes. And he promotes like, hey, keep going with this. If you enjoy just an ounce of it, keep going with it. You're gonna start with me, but you're gonna finish with Ms. Heckendorf. And those students see that we have an open door policy and that if I don't know something, I'm going to him, and if he doesn't know something, he's coming to me, and they're seeing that collaboration, and I think that really helps. And as these 8th graders rotate our classes and they get to sign up for high school, the 3 tech ed teachers in this building, we all promote picking something you're going to enjoy. Pick one thing you're going to enjoy in that entire schedule, because then that's something, yeah, it may be a hard class, but you're not going to think it's hard because you enjoy it.
When I was in 8th grade, there was classes where it was 4, and it was a welding class, an engineering class, and a woods class, and then a graphics class. So I decided that I was gonna step out of my comfort zone and try something out new. And throughout those 4 classes, I got hooked to welding, and ever since then, it's just kind of been a thing that I enjoy doing and want to spend my future with. I'm going to be transferring into a welding job, and then we're going to get a position, and then I'll be set off to start a welding job. And then next year in fall, I'll be entering NTC for welding for a year, and then if there's an associate degree it's a 2-year, and that's more with robotics. So if it's something more that I want to get into, I could go a 2nd year potentially as well.